Halen might only be a scribe, but she can kick some serious ass. I wouldn't mess with her if I
Paladin
were
Danse
you.
is one hell of a squad leader.
Paladin.
I don't
There's
know
still
what
a
we'd do
place for
without
you in
him.
the Brotherhood, if you want it.
I'd be honored to join.
And that settles it. Halen, Rhys, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the recon team. He shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance...
Recruit? After all I did to help, I was expecting more.
Hey, consider yourself lucky. It took me more than a month of training before they let me run my first mission.
So you decided to stay, huh? I expected you to take your payment and run.
Let's just hug this out and get it over with. What do you say?
You can play it however you want, tough guy. It's gonna take a lot more than completing one mission to impress me.
Rhys, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army, and we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of ethics. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to obey our...
Uh-huh. Don't worry. I've spent time in the military.
Perfect. Then there's no need to give you a long lecture. So I'll get right to it. I only ask for two things from anyone under my...
Uh-huh.
You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an... Now, before I release you to Halen and Rhys for your assignment, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Initiate. This is only a training rank. I'm not permitted to grant ranks any higher than that.
Fair enough.
Outstanding, soldier.
Ad Victoriam, Initiate.
He doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad Victoriam means to victory. In our eyes, defeat is unacceptable, because we're fighting for the future of mankind. Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I need you to report to Halen or Rhys for your next...
All right, out with it. What's your game?
I don't have time for this.
Well, you better make time if you intend to stay on board. See? That's what I don't get about you. You're not the military type. You're a loner. So I can't figure out why you're sticking around. You got what you wanted, so why don't you hit the road?
That's a good question. I guess... I don't know.
Then you need to choose a side. You're either with the Brotherhood, or you're against it. Look, I'm gonna cut you some slack because Danse trusts you. But if you step out of line and put any of my brothers or sisters in danger, I'll make sure.
Uh-huh.
So, ready for your assignment, hero?
Ready.
Then listen up. Like it or not, one of our most important duties is to keep the Commonwealth clear of the trash. I'm talking about mutants, ghouls, synths. The abominations the damn eggheads caused when they started playing with their toys. This op is simple. I'm gonna send you to a target, and you're gonna terminate everything that calls it home. All the details you need are right here. Don't come back until the job's done.
Hey there.
What are you doing standing around here? You have your orders. Pretty sure I gave you a location to clear. Get moving.
Hey,
Damn. Not afraid of mutants, huh? You're our kind of guy. Looking for Diamond City? Just follow the signs.
came from across the Charles? Long hike.
Move along.
What do you mean you can't open the gate? Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing out in the open here, for crying out loud.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter.
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
Ugh. You open this gate right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out. You want into Diamond City, right?
What? Who are you?
Shh. Play along. What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month? You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. I need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
Better head inside quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff.
You first.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Piper, who let you back inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer scrapped for parts.
Ooh, that a statement, Mr. McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatened to throw free speech in the dumpster.
This really isn't any of my business.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, good sir. No. You look like Diamond City material. Welcome to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe, happy, a fine place to come. Spend your money, settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right?
Whatever. I'm not gonna be here long.
Another see-no-evil type. You'll fit in just fine with all the inept guards.
Now, was there anything particular you came to our city for?
I'm trying to find someone.
Trying to find someone? Who?
My son, Sean. He's less than a year old.
Wait, your son's missing? Oh, you hear that, McDonough? What's Diamond City Security doing to help this man, huh? This isn't the first missing persons report to come through here, and now we have an infant who's been taken?
Don't listen to her. Well, I'm afraid that our security team can't follow every case that comes through. I'm confident that you can find help here. Diamond City has every conceivable service known to man. One of our great citizens can surely find the time to help you.
Well, sure. And a mayor of a great city must know everyone. Who can help me?
Well, there's one private citizen, Nick Valentine, a detective of sorts who specializes in tracking people down, usually for debts or whatnot. Now, I have to get going. I'm sorry, Diamond City Security doesn't have time to help, but I'm sure Mr. Valentine charges a reasonable fee.
This is ridiculous. Diamond City Security can't spare one officer to help? I want the truth, McDonough. What's the real reason security never investigates?
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. I'm impressed. Not everyone can claw information out of McDonough's tight-fisted hands. Why don't you stop by my office after you see Valentine? I think I just found my next story.
Officer?
Head on inside.
Hey, Sullivan.
So, you're that traitor Piper was talking about. So, you're that traitor Piper was talking about. Some tells me she's pulled the wool over my eyes again. Am I right?
Piper's done this before?
All the time. Thing is, sometimes she's bluffing, and sometimes there really is a group of 50 raiders just over the hill screaming for blood. So I usually just let her in. Not this time, though. Mayor's on the warpath. Anyway, welcome to Diamond City and all that. I gotta get back to work.
Danny.
Gotta keep watch on the gate.
Hey, kiddo. How are the paper sales?
Well, the presses are getting overloaded. That motor is going to go soon if we don't replace it.
You've been saying that for weeks and the old girl still keeps cranking. Stop worrying so much. I gotta head into the office. You start whistling if you see any angry politicians coming our way.
Why? Is something wrong? Piper? Free paper to newcomers. If the Institute grabs you in the night, at least we warned you. Read all about it. Institute replaces people.
Anyone is one of those things. It's
There's a bar in the old theater district that's the Raiders' home. And combat zone. Newcomer, huh? Talk to Abbott at the wall.
You? I don't know you. Just keep your distance.
One Statue of David impression coming up.
Good. Good. Now, just to answer me one simple question. Are you human? Because I will not serve a synth.
Synth? What's a synth?
A synth, as in synthetic person. Those things the Institute makes. Look real, with hair and sweat and blood and everything. So, are you human or not?
Human as the day I was born.
Well, you do look human enough, but I'll be watching you. I have eyes like a... Well, all right. We can do business, but no funny stuff.
Let's see what you got.
Here's what we got.
That was the 5 stars. All 5 of them. Get it? Because it's, well, it's funny? Sort of? No. No. Okay. Not really. mess with it. Here's 60-Minute Man, and maybe let's be honest here. Not talking about how long his naps are. So, there it is.
Remember, I don't serve cents. Supplies are just for humans.
What kind of business you running here, anyway?
We buy and sell anything and everything. 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. The robot takes care of customers at night. Only one I trust to do it. At least I know he's a machine.
Let's see what you have.
Here's what we got.
Need some custom hardware? We got a free workbench for all your modifications. Scope, new guy, am I right?
The new guy?
Word kinda travels fast in Diamond. Name's Arturo Rodriguez.
So you know weapons, huh?
Listen, I can sell you guns, swords, whatever. And they'll keep you alive. Install a scope, expand the clip size, whatever. You spend... Anyway, let's get back...
Gonna pass.
Sure, no pressure.
Word is, something bad went down in the old Museum of Witchcraft up near Salem. Why would... Did anyone even go there? It's been abandoned forever.
The hub of trade for all Diamond City right here.
Self-prescribed chems, recommended by me, myself, and I. The Super Salon can give you the hairstyle of...
I can't believe you've been to Good Neighbor. Only one thing
Friggin'
worth
hole.
buying in a dugout is
Holes and
and that's the
cannons,
booze.
all.
Man's gotta eat. What can I say? Real Diamond City boy needs it.
Hey there.
You read the paper. Damn synths.
Does anyone
Hiding
fight back?
among us.
Institute
Buy
has
and
to
sell
have
everything.
everything.
Whoever except
Railroad.
Told you your luck wouldn't last forever. His ties. Oh, Nick.
Something wrong?
Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
I know you must be busy, but I won't take much of your time, miss. It's important.
You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude, but it's just... the detective... he's gone missing.
Do you have any idea how I could find him?
He disappeared working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station. There's an old vault down there they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
Hey, I'd love to help, but there's a small matter of expenses.
Money, huh? I do have 125 caps in the old rainy day fund.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
Yeah.
Hey, Carla.
Need to pick something up? Road's pretty long from here.
What kind of stuff do you have?
Just a bit of everything. You'd be surprised what people leave behind on the old roads. Gotta keep your eyes peeled for the good stuff. Got plenty to sell if you're interested.
I'll take a look, sure.
Here's what I got.
Let's trade some things.
Nice job with those defenses. I've got nothing else I need right now. I think Preston may want to chat, though.
you.